Hello everyone, welcome to Akriti, Art of Mathematics, Simple Mathematics classes. I am Sudhir MK. In this class, I am going to discuss about sets, and this is sets class 3. Now in this class, we are going to discuss about subsets, power set, universal set and intervals. Now you consider set A equal to AB, PQ and XY, and set B is A, P, X. And set C equal to B, C, X, Z. Now see here, set B having elements A, P, X. All these elements are present in set A also. Here we have A and here we have P, here we have X. But you compare A and C set. In set C we have B, C, X, Z. So B is present here, C is not present here, X is present here, Z is not present here. All the elements of B are also elements of A, but all the elements of C are not element of set A. Now here B is called subset of A. So since all the elements of B is also element of A, B is subset of A, but C is not subset of A. So all the elements of C are not present in set A. So therefore here B is subset of A and C is not subset of A. Now we see definition of subset. A set A is said to be subset of a set B if every element of A is also an element of B. Now here A is smaller set, B is bigger set. If A is subset of B, then all the elements of A also present in B. And we write like this, it is A is a subset of B. So this symbol is for subset. A is a subset of B. So we take one example. We consider A equal to 2, 3, 6, 7 and B equal to 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9 and C equal to 1, 3, 7, 8. Then A is subset of B. See, all the elements of A is also present in B. Now here we have 2, 3, 6, 7. Here A is smaller set, B is bigger set and all the elements of A are also present in B. So therefore A is subset of B. But you compare C and B. In C we have 1, 3, 7, 8. But 8 is not present here. Therefore, C is not a subset of B. So therefore, C is not a subset of B. So we write A is subset of B and C is not subset of B. So if we write subset and cut that, it is not a subset. So here C is not a subset of B. So next one, A is a subset of B. If A belongs to A implies A belongs to B also. That is, all the elements of A are also element of B. If any element present in A, same element should present in B also. Then only it is A is a subset of B. So next one, A is a subset of B and B is also subset of A. A is subset of B and B is also subset of A. This is possible only when A equal to B. That is, A is subset of B and B is a subset of A. And this symbol is if and only if. That is, if this condition is true, this condition is also true. If this condition is true, this is also true. That is, if A is a subset of B and B is a subset of A, then A equal to B. Also, if A equal to B, then this condition is true. That is, A is subset of B and B subset of A. So therefore, if A is a subset of B and B is a subset of A, if and only if A equal to B. So next one, note, every set A is subset of itself. To take any set, it is subset of itself. That is, all the elements of A are also present in A only. So therefore, A is a subset of A. The empty set is subset of every set. Subset means every element of smaller set. It should present in bigger set. Now here, empty set, there is no element only. So therefore, we write empty set is subset of A. So empty set is subset of every set. If n of A equal to K, then total number of subset of A is 2 to the power K. That is, total number of distinct elements in A is K. Then total number of subset. Now total number of subset is 2 to the power K. Suppose in one set we have one element. Then total number of subset is 2 to the power 1. That is 2. For a single tone set, we get 2 subset. If there are 3 elements in a given set, then total number of subset is 2 to the power 3. 8 subset we get. We take one example. Consider A equal to AB. So now here we have 2 elements. What are the subset of A? Now here we have empty set. So we know that empty set is subset of every set and same set is also subset of every set. That is empty set and same set AB only. Next we can write set A. So set A is subset of given set, and this set B is also subset of given set. That is, A is present here and B is also present here. All these are subset of A. Now here A have two elements and total number of subset is 2 to the power 2. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 subsets are there. So next one, if A is a subset of B and B is a subset of C, then A is also subset of C. So next, if A belongs to B, that is, A is one element of set B and B is a subset of C, then it may not be true that A is a subset of C. Now here A is one element of B and B is a subset of C. So then A may not be subset of C. It may not be always true. Take one example. We take A equal to set 1 and B equal to set of set 1 and 2 and C equal to set of set 1, 2, 3. Now here set 1 is also present in B. So therefore A belongs to B. So A belongs to B. That is not a subset. A set, this set is also present in B. So that is, A is one element of B and all the elements of B is also present in C. So therefore B is a subset of C. Now you have to check whether A is a subset of C here. In A we have 1, but in C 1 is not present. So this is set 1. So set 1 and element 1, they are different. Now here 1 is present in A, but 1 is not present in C. So therefore A is not a subset of C. If A belongs to B and B is a subset of C, then A may not be subset of C here. So next it is proper subset. So we see what is meant by proper subset. A set A is said to be a proper subset of B if A is a subset of B and A is not equal to B. Now here we have one set, A set, it is a subset of B. If A is not equal to B, then only it is called as proper subset. That is, same set is not called proper subset. All other sets are called as proper subset of given set. Now here A is a subset of B, A is smaller set, A is subset of B and B is bigger set. So B is called as superset of A. So here B is called as superset of A. We can read like this: A contained in B, A contained in B, or B contains A. B contains A. Here A is subset of B and B is superset of A. So next we take example. Consider A equal to 2, 3, 5, 6 and B equal to 2, 5 and C equal to 6, 2, 5, 3. Now here B is a subset of A. B is smaller set, A is bigger set. All the elements of B are also present in A. So therefore we write B is a subset of A. And here C is also subset of A. All the elements of C are also element of A. Now here we have 6, 2, 5, 3. So therefore C is also subset of A. But here C and A are equal sets. All the elements are equal. Therefore C is not proper subset of A, but B is proper subset of A. So it should be a subset, but it is not equal to given set. Then only it is called as proper subset. Now here B is a subset of A, but B is not equal to A. So therefore B is called proper subset of A. Since C is subset of A and C is also equal to A, C is not proper subset of A. So next it is power set. Now what is power set? First we take one example. We consider A equal to 2, 8. We know how to write subset. For every set, empty set is subset and same set is subset and other subsets are set containing 2 and set containing 8. Totally there are 2 to the power 2, that is 4 subsets. So here we have 4 subsets of A. Now we write all the sets inside the set, that is writing all the subset inside the set again. That is, here we are using flower bracket and writing all the subset inside the flower bracket, and this is called as power set. Now we see definition. The set of all subset of A is called the power set of A. So that is set of all the subset. You write set of all the subset, then only it is called as power set. And power set is denoted by P of A. That is power set of A. It is denoted by P of A. Consider example A equal to 1, 2. Then power set of A, that is set of all subset. Now here we have two elements, so total number of subset is 4. Here all subsets are there inside flower bracket, so therefore this is set of subset, so this is power set of A. So power set of A is set of empty set, set 1, set 2 and set 1, 2. So this is power set of given set, that is set of all subsets is called as power set. So next one important note, if n of A equal to k, that is total number of elements in A is k, then number of P of A, that is number of elements in power set of A is always equal to 2 to the power k, that is number of subset is 2 to the power k. All the subsets are elements of power set, so therefore number of elements in power set is 2 to the power k. So next it is universal set. Now what is universal set? A set which contains all the elements under discussion is called universal set and it is denoted by U. You studied natural numbers, then it is integers, then rational, irrational, then real numbers. You know that real numbers, it contains natural numbers, integers, rational, irrational, all. So that is real number is a big set which contains all other set, and that type of big set is called as universal set. All other sets are subset of this big set and this big set is called as universal set and it is denoted by U. So next is subset of real numbers. Now how to write subset of real numbers? We denote natural numbers by n and integers by z or I, rational numbers by q, irrational numbers by q dash or t, and real numbers by r. So this symbol all you studied, natural numbers is n, integers are z or I, rational numbers are denoted by q, irrational numbers denoted by q dash, or we can denote it by t also, and real numbers are denoted by r. Now we know that n is a subset of z, that is all natural numbers are integers, all integers are rational numbers, all rational numbers are real numbers. So that is n is a subset of z, z is a subset of q, q is also subset of r. Also t is a subset of r, that is irrational number. Rational number and irrational number together called as real numbers. So here irrational numbers are subset of real numbers. But important, natural number is not a subset of irrational number. Natural numbers are not irrational numbers. Irrational numbers means it is of the form root 2, root 3. All these are irrational numbers. But natural numbers are not irrational numbers. So next consider A equal to set of all x such that x belongs to n and x is greater than 4 and less than or equal to 7. Now here we have to write natural numbers. We have to write natural numbers more than 4 but less than or equal to 7. Which numbers? It is 5, 6, 7. Now here 7 is also included but 4 is not included. It is given x is greater than 4 but it is less than or equal to 7. We have to write all the elements more than 4 but less than or equal to 7. It is 5, 6 and 7. Now we consider one more set, B equal to set of all x such that x belongs to R and x is greater than 4, less than or equal to 7. Here x belongs to n, that is x is a natural number, but here x belongs to R, x is a real number. We know that in between two real numbers there are infinite real numbers. We can take many numbers, we can take 4.1, 4.2 or even we can take 4.11. So therefore here it is not possible to write B in row star form. So therefore here how to write B? So it is not possible. Now we see intervals as subset of R. Directly writing subset of real numbers in row star form it is not possible. So we use intervals to write subset of R. Now consider open interval. What is open interval? So let A and B belong to R. So A and B are two real numbers and A should be less than B. So A value should be less than B value. Then the set of all real numbers, set of all x such that x is greater than a and less than b is called an open interval and it's denoted by, here we have to use round bracket. It is round bracket AB. Now what is the meaning of open interval? Consider two numbers a and b with a less than b. You have to write all the numbers in between a and b. It is real number in between a and b, but important, a and b are not included. So here x is greater than a and less than b. We call this as open interval. We write inside round bracket AB. So it is open interval denoted by round bracket AB. So next, consider example. If we write round bracket 4 to 10, what is the meaning of that? It is set of all x such that x belongs to R. Here we have to write all the real numbers in between 4 and 10. That is, x should be more than 4 and less than 10. And these two numbers are not included. So that is meaning of round bracket, or it is open interval. So next one, it is closed interval. First one, it is open interval. Now this is closed interval. The interval which contains the endpoint also is called closed interval. Now here we use square bracket AB, and square bracket AB equal to set of all x such that x is greater than or equal to a, less than or equal to b. Now see here, important, a and b also included. Closed bracket AB means all the real numbers from a to b. So it is including a and b. You have to write all the real numbers in between a and b, including a and b. So we take example. If you write close bracket 1 7, what is the meaning of that? So that is set of all x such that x belongs to our real numbers and x should be greater than or equal to 1 and less than or equal to 7. So when we use square bracket, you have to write equal. That is 1 and 7 is also element of B. Now we can use one side square bracket, one side round bracket. We can write like this. Now what is the meaning of this? This is set of all x such that x is greater than or equal to a and less than b. Now here a side square bracket, so therefore a is included, but b side round bracket, it is not included. So a is included, b is not included. So therefore x is greater than or equal to a, but it is less than b. Here b is not included. It is an open interval from a to b, including a but excluding b. So next we can write like this also. That is open interval at a side, closed interval at b side, and this is set of all x such that x is greater than a, less than or equal to b, is an open interval from a to b, excluding a. That is, a is not included here, but including b. B is included here. So that is, x should be greater than a. It should not be equal to a, but up to b. So b is also included. So this is one side open, one side closed. This is excluding a, including b. If a equal to open bracket -2 to 5 and b equal to close bracket -5 8, then a is a subset of b. Now here a is numbers in between -2 and 5, and b is all the numbers from -5 to 8, which is bigger set. Here b is bigger set, a is smaller set. So therefore we can write a is a subset of b. Now consider a equal to close bracket 2 to 8 and b equal to open bracket 2 to 8. Now here a is all the numbers from 2 to 8 and b is all the numbers in between 2 to 8. 2 and 8 are not included. Here a is bigger set, b is smaller set. So therefore b is a subset of a. Now here 2 and 8 are included, but here 2 and 8 are not included. All the numbers in between 2 and 8, but 2 and 8 are not included in b. But here in set A, all the numbers in between 2 and 8, including 2 and 8. 2 and 8 is also present here. So therefore A is bigger set, B is smaller set. So we write B is a subset of A. So next it is 0 to infinity. Here it is closed bracket, here it is open bracket. 0 included, infinity not included. Is the set of non-negative real numbers. Infinity is a symbol for very large number. We consider all the numbers 0 and more than 0. It is all non-negative real numbers. Now here we have only positive numbers including 0. Negative numbers are not present. So therefore this represents non-negative real numbers. Next it is minus infinity to 0. Minus infinity means it represents very small number up to 0. 0 is not included. That is, all the numbers less than 0 are negative numbers. So all this represent negative real numbers. Next it is minus infinity to infinity. It is the set of all real numbers. We represent small number as minus infinity and large number as infinity. So these are symbols for highest number and least number. If you denote like this, this contain all the real numbers. Real numbers can represent it in intervals like this. So we can write minus infinity to infinity with round bracket. That is, minus infinity and infinity are not real numbers. Just they are representing large and small value. So next it is representing intervals in number line. You know how to draw number line. Now we represent open bracket, close bracket in number line. Now first one, it is open bracket AB. Now open bracket AB means A and B are not included. So it is all the numbers in between A and B. We have to write one circle at A and one circle at B. We should not shade that. That is A and B are not included. All the numbers in between A and B, that is open interval AB. So like this we have to represent open interval AB in number line. So next it is closed interval AB. Now here A and B are included. So write one circle at A, write one circle at B, shade that. So that is A and B are included. Shade all the part in between A and B, including A and B, all numbers present here. Therefore, closed interval AB is represented like this. Next it is closed interval A and open interval B. Now here A is included but B is not included. That is A is included. You have to shade A. You should not shade B number. So therefore, it is the number in between A and B, including A. It is from A up to B. B is not included. So next it is open bracket A but close bracket B. Here A is not included, B is included. You should not shade A number, you should shade B number. So that is A is not included here, B is included here. All the numbers in between A to B, including B, but A is not included. These are representation of interval in number line. An interval contains infinitely many points. We know that in between any two real numbers, there are infinite real numbers. Therefore, interval is always subset of real numbers. In between two real numbers, there are infinite real numbers. So next it is B minus A is the length of any interval, open interval AB or closed interval AB, or it is open interval A, closed interval B, or it is closed interval A, open interval B. B minus A gives the length of any interval. So next we discuss problems from exercise 1.3. First one, make the correct statement by filling the symbol subset or not a subset for the following. Consider first one 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now here we have to check whether 2, 3, 4 is a subset or not a subset of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In first set we have 2, 3, 4. In second set also here 2, 3, 4 are present. So therefore here 2, 3, 4 is a subset of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is subset. So next one it is ABC and here it is BCD. Now here we have A but here A is not present. So therefore all the elements of first set is not present here. So therefore it is not a subset. So it is not a subset. ABC is not a subset of BCD. Next one, set of all X such that X is a student of class 11th of your school, whether it is a subset or not a subset of set of all X such that X is student of your school. Now you know that student of class 11 is also student of your school. This student is also student of your school. So therefore this is smaller set, this is bigger set. So therefore this set is subset of this set. So therefore it is subset. So next one, set of all X such that X is a circle in the plane, and you have to check whether it is subset of set of all X such that X is a circle in the same plane with radius 1 unit. Now here there are many circles. You can draw many circle with any radius, but here in second set you have to draw circles with radius 1 only. Now here this is smaller set and this is bigger set. So therefore it is not possible to write this is subset of this set. So therefore it is not a subset. Set of all X such that X is a circle in the plane. It is not a subset of set of all X such that X is a circle in the same plane with radius 1 unit. In first set we have circle with radius 2 unit also, but it is not present in second set. So therefore all the elements of first set it is not present in second set. So therefore it is not a subset. So next one, it is set of all X such that X is a triangle in the plane, and you have to check whether it is a subset of set of all X such that X is a rectangle in the plane. Now here it is given triangle and here it is given rectangle. Triangle is a subset of rectangle, it is not possible. So therefore this is not a subset. So therefore set of all X such that X is a triangle in the plane. It is not a subset of set of all X such that X is a rectangle in the plane. In triangle we have rectangle, triangle, isosceles triangle, different types are there, but these all are not subset of rectangle. Set of all X such that X is an equilateral triangle in a plane. You have to check whether it is a subset or not a subset of set of all X such that X is a triangle in the same plane. Now here we have many triangles. Here we have only equilateral triangle. We know that equilateral triangle is also triangle. All these equilateral triangle are present in triangle also. So therefore this is subset. So here set of all x such that x is an equilateral triangle in a plane. It is a subset of set of all x such that x is a triangle in the same plane. So next one, set of all x such that x is an even natural number. You have to check whether it is a subset or not a subset of set of all x such that x is an integer. Now you know that natural numbers start from 1. In integer we have 1, 2, 3 and minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and 0 also. Therefore all the natural numbers are present in integer also. It is subset. So next question, state whether the following statements are true or false. First one, set AB is not a subset of BCA. Now here we have one set AB. Now here we have one set BCA. Now all the elements of this set is also present in this set, but here it is given it is not a subset. So therefore this is false. This is wrong. So therefore this is false. Next one, set A. It is a subset of set of all x such that x is a vowel in the English alphabet. In English alphabet we have A, E, I, O, U. But here we have AE only. So therefore AE is also present in this set. So therefore this is subset. So therefore this statement is true. So next one, 1, 2, 3 is a subset of 1, 3, 5. Now here we have 1, 2, 3. 2 is present in first set, but 2 is not present in second set. So therefore writing 1, 2, 3 subset of 1, 3, 5, it is not possible. So therefore this is false. So this is false. Next one, set A is a subset of set ABC. Now here we have only one element A. That element is present here also. Therefore this set is a subset of ABC. So it is true. So therefore this is true. So next one, set A belongs to set ABC. Now this is belongs to. So set A belongs to set ABC. Now we write A belongs to ABC only when it is an element. Now here set A. Set A is not present here. We have only one element. Here it is given set A. So there is a difference between set A and element A. This is set A. Set A is not present in this set. Only element is present. So here writing set A belongs to set ABC, it is wrong. This is wrong statement. So it should be set A is a subset of set ABC. But writing set A belongs to set ABC, it is wrong. Next one, set of all x such that x is an even natural number less than 6. It is a subset of set of all x such that x is a natural number which divides 36. Here we have to write even natural numbers less than 6, that is 2 and 4. Now here we have to write set of all x is natural numbers which divides 36. That is we have 1, 2, 3, many numbers are there. That is we have here 2 and 4. That 2 and 4 present in this set also. Therefore this is subset. It is true. Next problem, let A equal to set 1, 2, again set 3, 4, 5. Which of the following statements are correct? Here many statements are given. You have to write whether it is correct or wrong. First one, it is set 3, 4. It is a subset of A. Now here set 3, 4. It is one element. Now here 3. It is not present here. So 3 is one element, but it is not present here. So therefore writing 3, 4 subset of A, it is wrong. 3 is not element of set A. 4 is also not element of set A. That is 3, 4 is one set. Writing 3, 4 subset of A, it is wrong. Next one, set 3, 4. Belongs to A. Now here this set 3, 4 belongs to A. It is correct. Set 3, 4 is one element of set A. So therefore we can write 3, 4 belongs to A. So writing like this 3, 4 subset of A is wrong, but writing set 3, 4 belongs to A, it is correct. Set of set 3, 4 is subset of A. Now when we write subset, it contains this set also. Writing set of set 3, 4, it is subset of A. This is correct. That is, we have to write set 1, set 2, set of set 3, 4, set 5 like this. All these are subset of A. Set of 3, 4 is also subset of A. It is correct. 1 belongs to A. 1 is an element of A. Correct. Here 1 is an element of A. It is correct. Next it is 1 is a subset of A. Now it is not possible. 1 is not a subset of A. 1 is element of A. So therefore this is wrong. Next one, 1, 2, 5. It is a subset of A. Now here you check 1, 2, 5 whether all these are present in A also. Yes, here 1, 2, 5 all these elements are present in set A also. Therefore 1 to 5 is subset of A. It is correct. Next it is set 1 to 5. It is belongs to A. Now this is not possible. Here 1 to 5 are elements of A. Set 1 to 3 belongs to A is not possible. So set should be subset. Here we have tried subset, but here set 1 to 3 belongs to A. It is wrong. So therefore this is not possible. Next one, set 1 to 3 subset of A. Now here 1 it is present in A and 2 it is present in A. 3 is not present here. So it is set 3 4, but element 3 it is not present in set A. Therefore all the elements of this set are not present in set A. So therefore writing 1 2 3 is subset of A, it is wrong. So set 1 2 3 is subset of A is wrong. Next, empty set belongs to A. Whether empty set is an element of A, whether empty set is present inside A, no. Empty set is not an element of A. So empty set is subset of A, but empty set is belongs to A. It is not true here. So therefore this is not possible. So next it is empty set is subset of A. We know that empty set is subset of every set. So writing empty set is subset of A is correct. Empty set is subset of every set. Next it is set of empty set. It is a subset of A. Now whether we have empty set here? No. That is set containing empty set. It is subset of A. It is not possible. So therefore this is also wrong. Now here A, E, G, H, I, K. All these are not correct statement. So remaining are correct statement. So next problem, write down all the subset of the following sets. You write all the subset. First set is set containing only one element, that is A. Now here total there are only one element, so total number of subset is 2 to the power 1. So you have to get 2 subset. We know that empty set is subset of every set. So first we write empty set, and same set is subset of every set. So we write empty set and same set. So these two are subset of given set. So subset of given sets are empty set and same set. The next one, B equal to set containing AB. Now in B we have two elements, so total number of subset is 2 to the power 2. So there should be 4 subsets. Now one set is empty set, another set is same set. It is set containing AB. Then we can write set containing only one element A, then set containing only one element B. That is empty set, set A, set B and set AB. All these are subset of given set. So here we have two elements, total number of subset is 2 to the power 2, that is 4. So next set, C equal to 1, 2, 3. In C we have 3 elements, so total number of subset is 2 to the power 3, that is 2 to the power 3 is 8. You have tried 8 subset, that is empty set. Then we write set containing only one element, that is 1, 2, 3. Then we write set containing two elements, that is 1, 2, 1, 3, and you can write 2, 3. Don't write 2, 1. 1, 2 and 2, 1 both are same. Here already 1, 2 is there. Don't write 2, 1. That is 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3. All these are subset of C. You start with empty set, then you write set containing only one element, that is 1, 2 and 3. Then you start with two numbers, that is 1, 2, 1, 3. Then you start with 2, 2, 1. Not possible. Why? Because already 1, 2 is there. So don't write 2, 1. You write 2, 3. Then 3, 1. Not possible. Already 1, 3 is there. 3, 2. Not possible. 2, 3 is there. Then it is same set. 1, 2, 3. So it is 1, 2, 3. Same set. So therefore total number of subset is 2 to the power 3. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 subsets. So next one, D equal to empty set. Now whether it is possible to form subset for empty set? It is possible. Now here total number of element is 0. So therefore number of subset is 2 to the power 0. So you have to get 1 subset. Now we know that empty set is subset of every set, or same set is subset of every set. Now here D is empty set. So therefore empty set is only subset of D. So subset of given set is same set, or it is empty set. So empty set is subset of same set. You have to get 1 subset. It is 2 to the power 0. Now here 0 elements. So 2 to the power 0 is 1 subset. So there should be 1 subset for set D. It is empty set. So next question. How many elements has P of A if A equal to empty set? Just now we solved. If A is empty set, how many subsets are possible? How many elements are present in power set? Here A is empty set, we can find only one subset, so therefore number of elements in power set is only 1, that is 2 to the power 0. Now here A is empty set, it contains 0 elements, number of elements in power set is 2 to the power 0. That is formula, if n of A equal to k, then number of elements in P of A is 2 to the power k. Here 0 element, so therefore 2 to the power 0 is 1 element. So in power set there is only 1 element. So next one, if A is 2, 6, 7, how many elements are there in power set of A? Now here in A we have 3 elements. Number of elements in power set is 2 to the power k. Therefore here it is 2 to the power 3. 2 power 3 is 8. So it is formula n of P of A is 2 to the power k. Here it is 2 to the power 3, 8 elements. So therefore power set have 8 elements. So next one, write the following as intervals. You write it as interval. It should be open interval, closed interval, or one side open, one side closed. First one, set of all x such that x belongs to R and x is greater than -4, less than or equal to 6. X should be greater than -4. -4 is not included, but it is less than or equal to 6. So 6 is included. Now this side it is round bracket and this side it is closed bracket. So we can write it is open bracket -4 and here closed bracket 6. -4 is not included, but 6 is included. So next one, set of all x such that x belongs to R and x is greater than -12 and less than -10. You write all the numbers in between -12 and -10, but these two numbers are not included. So that is not included means you have to use round bracket. It is open interval -12 to -10. All the numbers in between -12 and -10, but these two numbers are not included. Next one, set of all x such that x belongs to R and x is greater than or equal to 0, less than 7. Here 0 included, 7 not included. All the numbers from 0 including 0, but it should be less than 7. So you write close bracket 0 and open bracket 7. So it is close bracket 0 and open bracket 7. This side it is square bracket, this side it is open bracket, 0 included, 7 not included. Next one, set of all x such that x belongs to R and x is greater than or equal to 3, less than or equal to 4. You write all the real numbers from 3 to 4, that is 3 and 4 is also included. So therefore it is square bracket. So you write square bracket 3 and 4. Here 3 and 4 is also included. So all the real numbers from 3 to 4, that is closed interval 3 to 4. Next question. Write the following intervals in set builder form. Now they will give interval, you write in set builder form. That is interval is open interval -3, 0. Open interval -3, 0 means it is set of all x. X should be greater than -3, less than 0. That is -3 and 0 are not included. So you write set of all x such that x belongs to R. Important here, it should be real numbers. It is not natural number or integer. It should be real numbers. All the real numbers in between -3 and 0. Set of all x such that x belongs to R and x should be greater than -3 and less than 0. Next question, it is square bracket 6 to 12, close interval 6 to 12. Now here all the numbers from 6 to 12. Now here 6 and 12 are included. So you write set of all x such that x belongs to R and x is greater than or equal to 6, less than or equal to 12. Now here 6 and 12 are included. 6 and 12 are included. Next one, it is open bracket 6 and close bracket 12. So this side open, this side closed, that is 6 is not included, 12 is included. Therefore x is greater than 6, but it is less than or equal to 12. So 12 is included. So you write it is set of all x such that x belongs to R and x is greater than 6, but less than or equal to 12. So here 12 is included, 6 is not included. Next one, it is close bracket -23, but here it is open bracket 5. -23 is included, 5 is not included. That is all the numbers from -23 less than 5. You write set of all x such that x belongs to R and x is greater than or equal to -23 but less than 5. So here -23 is included, 5 is not included. Next question, what universal set or sets would you propose for each of the following? You have to mention universal set which is possible for given sets. The set of right angle triangle, the set of isosceles triangle. The set of right angle triangle and set of isosceles triangle are subset of triangles. We can write set of triangle as universal set. So we can take set of triangles as universal set. That is, right angle triangles and isosceles triangle all are present in set of triangles. So therefore, triangle set is universal set for these two sets. Next question. Given set A equal to 135, set B equal to 246 and set C equal to 02468, which of the following may be considered as universal set or sets for the three sets A, B and C? Now here three sets are given and here some more sets are given. You have to find which are universal set for these three sets. Now here first one, it is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Check whether this is universal set or not. Now in set A we have 135, it is present here. In set B we have 246, it is present here. In set C we have 02468, but 8 is not present here. Therefore, this set is not universal set for these three sets. So 8 is present in C set, but 8 is not present in this set. Therefore, this is not universal set. Next one, empty set. Now all these elements are not present in empty set. So therefore, empty set is not universal set. So therefore, first one is not possible. Second one is also not possible. Third one. In third one, we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now here we have 135. It is present here. 246. It is present here. 02468. It is present here. All the elements of set A, B, C are present in this set. This set is universal set for all these three sets. It is possible. So next fourth one, we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and here it is 135. It is present here and here we have 246. It is present here, but here we have 0. Here it is 02468. These are elements of C, but 0 is not present in fourth set. So therefore, all these sets are not subset of this set. So therefore, this is not universal set. So here, possible universal set is only third set. So that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is the only possible universal set. So we can consider third set as universal set. Other sets are not universal set. That's all in this video. I will continue this chapter explanation in next video. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe the channel for more video notifications. Subscribe my YouTube channel, Akriti Mathematics Classes. Thank you once again.